Ayé ń retí ẹlẹ́yà mi o, wọ́n retí ẹlẹ́yà mi o lójoojúmọ́. Wọ́n ti kọ́ra wọn jọ láti gbẹ̀gàn mi. Wọ́n ní mi ò mọ̀júlé àdúrà lójoojúmọ́. Wọ́n rí mi lọ́nà ilé àdúrà, wọ́n máa gbẹ̀gàn mi. Àlọ́ títí ń lọ dìde. Aládùúrà rọra mi àgbẹ̀sẹ̀, èmi ló ń bá yẹ òun Ọlọ́run mi. Dákun máa wò mí níran. Jẹ́ kí dandan lójú ọ̀tá mi. Jẹ́ lè sọ fún wọn pé wọ́n nìkan lọ́ba ńlá. Ojú ẹlẹ́gàn bàbá náà dìde. KSA King Sunny Ade. That man. This song has been on my mind for over 3 weeks. Or even a month. I said I must sing this song on one. I must use it to do my intro. Nobody can tell me another thing. Because I wake up in the morning, it's the song. I sleep at night, it's the song. So I just had to do this. Now, I feel relieved, I feel satisfied, I feel fulfilled. Thank you guys very much. For those that don't know Yoruba, I don't know if I'm supposed to translate the lyrics now, but it's a song, so I can download it by King Sunny Ade. You know, the king of Juju ni the king of no, it's Afrobeat. Shebi Fela is king of Afrobeat. The king of songs, sha. Yeah, the king of songs. Guys, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name, of course, is Temi Tokweaje. Welcome. Thank you for joining in today. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do the needful and subscribe right now. I shouldn't be announcing this, but then as YouTubers, that's the cross we're trying to carry on our heads. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, share, like. Okay, so it's good to have you here. I cannot overemphasize that, and I will try. I know I say this all the time, but you know they say when you keep prophesying, you have to keep saying what you want your reality to be. So I hope not to take too much of our time. Today I'll be talking about the power of kind words and how kind words can go a very long way, in the hearts of human beings. The truth is, as human beings, we need to always be careful about what we say about other people, not just behind them, but right in their faces. Sometimes people think I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm also one of those kind of people that feel, I'll tell you how I feel, but I think this is not to justify my actions, but anytime I say things like that, it's always because of a certain issue. Maybe you do something or we're having a disagreement, or I do not agree with a particular thing. Maybe we're having a discussion and we're not on the same page. I will just say it as it is. But we find ourselves in a world where people just troll people, especially, and that's another crazy thing about social media. People you have not met, people you have not seen before will just come to your page and think they have an opinion. What people don't understand is your opinion is like a drop of water in an ocean. It really does not count. So what matters is the opinions of people that mean a lot to us as individuals. Opinions of people that matter is the only thing that matters. I don't know if you understand that, but yeah, that's the thing. So we live in a world where people think they can just say what they want to you, and the truth is, if you do not have kind words to say, please do not open your mouth. If you do not have anything positive to say, if you do not have anything motivating or encouraging to say, don't say a word. It's better for you to be quiet than for you to misyan, basically, because you cannot stay in a far distance. You cannot be in Cotonou and I am in Amsterdam, and you think you understand what my life is about just because we follow each other on social media. And this is particularly about people, not even just social media, but particularly about people that do not know you, they do not know your story, they just stay in their world and they judge you. That's another problem with assumptions. Like I would always say, assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. If you do not know, do not say. If you do not have an idea, because you think you can sum 5 plus 5 together and that gives you 10, you forget that 9 plus 1 also gives you 10. 6 plus 4 also gives you 10. So you cannot be certain that you run you 5 plus 10, 5 plus 5 ni say. You're correct. But then again, why don't you try to look at it from another angle? So I think that's a very basic example. So that's just it basically. You cannot, if you have not walked in someone's shoes, you do not have a right to have an opinion. Well, not like you can have an opinion about them, but don't make it feel like your opinion is the final verdict. Exactly. You're not God. You have not been in my shoes. You have not walked a mile in my situation, and then you think this is what it is. Let me give a quick example. There was a day I drove to the market, my cousin and I, so she got down from the car and went to get stuff. There was no place to park, so I found one place to park. I squeezed myself in, and all of a sudden one car came from nowhere. I think the car was overheating and it just parked right beside me, so it was double parking. So they go down from the car trying to maybe get a mechanic or trying to get water to put in the motor car, but I was the only one seated in my car. That's how people started passing. And I was shocked. Yes, I was parked there. Yes, I was the one in the car, but then you did not know who parked here first. And anyone one girl to pass, you see how she eyed me. I was scared for my life. I was legit scared of my life and my entire existence. So you see, looking at it from a distance, you can bet your life pé àǹtí yìí ló park síbí báyìí, but that yìí ti park can't yẹn. Do you understand? You can bet with your life that I was the one that parked there, that did the wrong parking, whereas somebody else came, and I really wanted to leave that spot, but then I couldn't because there was nowhere else to park. But everyone trolled me. So you see, that's an assumption. That's an assumption. The lowest form of knowledge. It is knowledge because based on what you see, you know for a fact that okay, this is what happened. But then there could be 1,000,001 reasons why that happened. So you cannot think in your world that because of this one reason, because I'm Albert Einstein or because I'm the smartest person in the world, this my reason is the final thing. Is the final verdict. No, it does not make any sense. And regardless of what you hear about someone, regardless of the stories you have heard about someone, do not judge them based on that story, because what I am to you is different from what I would be to another person, depending on the kind of relationship that we have. Regardless, you cannot judge someone based on hearing one side of the story without giving the other party the benefit of the doubt. These are one of the problems that we have with the world. For example, why am I even going too far? V in the Big Brother house. Jesus. V is one of the problems we have in the world. I'm not joking. There are 1,000,001 people like V, and they are the problems we have with the world. You cannot take on someone else's battle. Because you told me what someone did to you I can't make your enemy my enemy. Except I am very certain, and there's some situations that you are very certain this is what happened, maybe because you've heard from the second party or you were there when it happened. You can sum your conclusions, but it's not even reason enough to inherit enemies. But some people just they're so convenient with taking other people's battles. That's someone like V. You have not heard the other party's side of the story. You just feel this is what it is. Lekon Big Brother. So people don't have any affiliations. It's Big Brother that connected you guys together. You and Erica have had conversations, so it's not like you guys don't even talk. You guys had a relationship, so you guys are quite cool. You can approach her to ask her questions about what you heard. But then Lekon told you something about this girl, and then you just started to give her an attitude, and then you were mean to her. Why? Because share now. This is the kind of person that will go to Babalawo house because of another person's problem. Legit fact. You don't do that. You can't. To hate someone, to create enmity is not something for some people. Are just comfortable with having enemies. Pay you want my beef. I'm gonna beef. No, it's not cool. Like, it is not cool. And that's as amazing as V's character is. V has a pleasant personality. I think she's a vibe. I used to like her, but then when I realized that she can be bitter, she's slightly toxic, I'm like, no, I can't do this. If not because Ozo and you are friends, I'm sure V would have also taken up Ozo's battle, because there was a time she was gossiping with Lekon why she does not understand why Ozo and Nengi are that close and they don't sleep on the same bed. Like, why would you? What's your business? Even if it is your business, have you gone to meet Nengi? Nengi has told us what she's not doing, but also I decided to be Mario. So it's not on Nengi anymore, but she has made her terms clear. So why are you talking about the girl behind her and not approach her when you guys already have that relationship? Do you understand? So I do not like that kind of vibe. I don't like that kind of attitude. So if you have not walked a person's shoes, I think it's not in your call to judge them. Like I said earlier, if you do not have kind words to say, please just shut that mouth of yours, shut that gutter of yours. And you know, if you do not know the story behind an action, don't involve yourself. Rather approach the other party involved and get an in-depth analysis or an in-depth knowledge of what happened. Do not forget that kind words encourage people, kind words motivate people. Some people might be having a bad day, you know, it's just that smile and that word that will just uplift them. People are going through so many things. That's why sometimes we realize that some people get suicidal at the end of the day, because you know they are going through so many things and they just need one person to be there for them. You don't have a right to insult anyone. Perfect example is the case of Chadwick Boseman. Basic example, he was growing lean and people were quick to troll him. Honestly, I for one, if I was following him and I went through his page and I saw he was getting skinny, in my head I would think this guy is already doing drugs, because I have that mentality. It has happened to me a couple of times. I see people that I know they're so skinny, I'm like, hey, hope this guy is not already fagbana, you know, by default. But it is not my call to now comment and say, why are you looking like this? You are now a drug addict. It's not my call. It doesn't concern me. So it's okay to have those thoughts in your head. It is okay. You're human. But then don't attack them because your assumptions could just be wrong. I mean, so that's all I have on today's episode. I hope you learned one or two things. Please always say kind words. Do not forget this. And please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to comment. And you can also like. Thank you very much. And just to say this, since I started vlogging, I have not gotten one dislike. Hey! Wait though. I think the witches and wizards of the online world will not dislike this video if you try it. If you try it, my leader, we come after you. But thank you guys so much for always liking all my videos. All my videos from day one has gotten thumbs up. You guys are the real MVP. And if you like the outfit that I'm wearing, go check out my friend on Instagram. The Instagram handle is @WearSouth. I'll definitely put the handle up on the screen. Please check him out. He has beautiful designs. I'm sure you can see how beautiful this piece is. If I stand up, people will not see my head, and my head is what I'm selling. Like, so guys, take care of you. Thank you. I love you. I need you. I want you. I miss you. I cannot express how I feel. I need you. I want you. Thank you guys. Bye bye.